another episode of Living Single with Danny and Danny. As always, I'm Danny, and in front of me is Danny.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing well, King. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, man. I appreciate you asking for you not saying that.
Look at the love. Look at the love.
Black Kings, man. We gotta, hey, man, let's start this off. Black Kings, we gotta love each other, man. You know, don't be toxic. Give hugs. Ask your brother how he doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't always yell at him. That's my PSA.
That's a sub. He's subbing me.
No, it wasn't. I mean, but now they be on the subject. You know what I mean?
No. We joined by a special guest today. Then if you want to do the honors, man, you know.
Thank you.
He's a grown man. He can do his own honors. We have a guest. Why don't you introduce yourself, kind of, sir?
My name is Devonta. Most people know me as
Make sure you're
Ante.
talking to Mike, brother.
My bad. My name is Devonta. Most people know me as Ante.
Or TNK in the 2K streets.
Or TK.
Word.
Alright, you gonna shake my head?
I was switch the mics. Get you a little higher.
I thought you should know. Man, you gotta leave
I got you, brother.
How you doing, man?
I got you.
Yeah, man. Most people know me as Ante Rest, but most people call me.
So, like, most people got a lot of friends? Like, what's up? Tell us about yourself.
Nah, I don't got many friends, but, you know, I mean, social media, you know how that go. People see
all social media platforms?
Yeah, man, it's nothing crazy. I'm not trying to promote myself, but,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? People know me from seeing me around and shit. I mean,
Word. Well, I think that's the perfect way to put it out there. I mean, let's get right to it. You told us that you just said, you know, social media, people aren't really out there, or you're not really out there for people to see you outside of social media.
Yeah.
You're introvert.
introverted.
Introverted.
Like, I'm not. I'm clearly extroverted. What are you?
I'm introverted. Naturally introverted.
Yeah, it's unnatural. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing against people, but it's just, I mean, some people rather just be in their own space. You don't really need people to like to hit your line to feel needed or something like that.
So, have you ever been with the girl that's been the opposite? She needs another.
Of course.
Oh, of course. All you women?
I believe most
Opposites
people.
attract.
Yeah, I mean, I believe most people, you know what I'm saying, they don't feed for like attention, but they like having people around them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's really rare to meet introverted people. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a common thing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I usually always like opposites. Like, I think that's why I like Geminis so much, because Geminis were so spontaneous, outgoing, and it was complete opposite of me. So I'm like, no, this is kind of cool.
You ever dated Gemini? What do you think about Geminis? See where this energy's at.
My main sign that I have bad times with is Aries.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say. I thought he was
nothing.
And Aquarius. They are.
Hey, I like Aquarius. What's wrong with Aquarius?
Yeah.
What's your sign? Wait, what's your sign?
I'm a Libra, but I just learned like 2 months ago. Like I was born like
cusp.
I was a cusp. Like I'm born 24, so I'm like a Virgo and a Libra, which I just learned. So it's like damn.
Practically
Do
Gemini.
you know your moon rising and all that?
You?
Yeah, I think I'm a Capricorn, but my moon is in Scorpio. But they say your moon is like determines like your actual personality.
Or
I think I'm Aquarius with my moon. So.
yeah, I gotta look that up, man.
You do, man. It's cool,
What's
man.
that?
It's a great topic when you're talking to your lady. You know, I don't know why women like that so much, but if you bring that up, like you single, you hit a woman with your zodiac, and then be like, "What's your moon?" You be like,
What time were you born? Where were you
man,
born?
listen.
I don't get all that.
Oh, I say, get in your bag, Kings. That's a hint to 2019 when they faking, they done being the fake hot girl summer. They gonna want to get cuffed. Drop that.
Only thing I know about my sign is like the main the common things about Libras. You know what I'm saying? Really, I mean, first of all, we the only symbol that don't got a soul. So you know what I'm saying? We can be
That's weird.
We're scared.
He was proud of that.
I'm not proud of that. It's just look.
It's an
different.
inanimate object.
We're different. You know what I'm saying? We're a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of successful people.
Libras are the scale. I feel that was something else. Libras are the ones with the scales.
Yeah, we're the scale. You know what I'm saying? I think Jay-Z's like a lot of people is Libras, man.
He's gonna drop that Jay-Z.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Name drop, watch out.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like Libras are to themselves the most part. You know what I'm saying? I mean, most Libras I encounter are kind of not like me, but you know what I'm saying? They to themselves.
So with you being to yourself, like how many relationships have you been in?
I dated a lot of women, but like relationships, not many. You know
What's the difference?
Nah,
I mean,
what's the difference between dating and hoeing?
I'm not homing. I mean, I feel like dating, you don't got like a lot of like things you gotta look for, a lot of things that you feel responsible for. Like if I get into a relationship with a woman, I feel like I gotta be able to give her everything.
More commitment.
I gotta feel like if she called me, I feel like I gotta answer for her. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know, so you gotta be committed to that woman. You can't like if I'm not with her, I feel like not be disrespectful, but
I don't gotta answer this.
Yeah, like I don't gotta answer to you. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever done that and not been appreciated, or you either? Like because I've been in a position where like, okay, I'm the man, I gotta do X, Y, and Z. I gotta be Prince Charming. I gotta be all the above, and then they say thank you here and there, but you feel like, all right, I'm giving you everything. You ain't being Wonder Woman right now.
Everything ain't surprising to her. It's what she should expect.
Well, for me, that's what I'm saying. For me, it was like they just couldn't be Wonder Woman. Like,
so you expect more?
Yeah. I've always had a situation where I've given out more than I received. Sometimes, especially with introverts, with you to yourself, but you flip on the other side. But when you're in a relationship, you're all in. But like, how do you?
To be honest, like I had most of my relationships came when I was like in high school, first years of college when I was going. So I mean, I just really got my first relationship as an adult, like as a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Handling my responsibilities for myself, but you know what I'm saying? When with being a grown man, you having a woman that's a grown woman, you have to handle like
handle like an adult.
Yeah. Like you gotta help her out at the same time. Like you gotta help each other.
Yeah.
So it's like it's different. You know.
Do you think that this is an interesting topic? This made me think about because you said that you started raising your activity once you got in a relationship, and you felt like the woman wasn't mean, right? And I just heard him say once he got into a relationship with his grown woman, you gotta help her out and things like that. And I usually hear women ask for help more from the man, and they expect the men to go above and beyond, but they don't go up a level from dating to the relationship. I feel like they stay the same while we gotta go above and beyond.
I feel like that's not really a problem, but that's something I'm trying to like. I feel like as a man, if you gone through certain things and that woman never experienced that thing, like experienced those situations, it's like you gotta like. I feel like you gotta like foreshadow in a sense, like look, this can happen. Not foreshadow, but like it's like you know, you gotta
you know a nigga telling the story when he said foreshadow. Oh, it brings it into your world.
Nah, it's like you gotta tell them like yo, you never been like for instance like I moved out my parents' crib when I was I think 21, 22. And after I moved out their house, like I made it like a point to myself not to ask them for nothing. So like, it's been moments like I've been broke, you know what I'm saying, completely broke. I ain't have like I always tell my mom, to tell my girl like this, like it been like 2 days straight, like I had nothing but like ruffles and salsa in the crib.
Hey, I didn't been there.
So it's like you're not gonna pick up that phone like yo like.
Now is that pride or just because you just want to figure it out on your own?
You're a man, you got to.
Do you got to?
I feel like I've been through a point in my life like it was like a transition point. Like,
yeah.
I'm not a kid no more. Like I'm a
which is
grown
fair,
man.
yeah. And I don't.
So it's like when I got to that point when I moved out, I was like I'm not calling them. I gotta figure it out. You know, so I gotta figure it out. Like I don't want to be that burden.
Yeah.
On my parents.
I feel like you get to learn that way. Like you get to test your limits, but then that on times like that's when you're the most creative. Because you don't have much, so you gotta make do with what you got.
Yeah, and that's why I want to like make a distinction whether that was pride or just him being him. Because at the end of the day, like again, if it's you being you, it's like all right. It's not that I'm not gonna ask my parents because I'm big and bad. I'm not gonna ask my parents because I want to grow and better myself and learn from it. And I think that's different.
And it has something to do with being an introvert a little bit, cause like.
I mean, we don't like talking to people.
It's like I want to tell my parents what I'm going through. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got their own.
My mom says that all the time about me. Like, she was like, my sister really. She talks about how I don't never like open up to them, and I'm like, it just feels weird when I try. Like, it feels like an outer body experience to share emotion with people.
And I hate to feel like I'm complaining. You know what I'm saying? Like life is life. You know what I'm saying? Like I always tell people like it could be worse. Like.
It's peaks and valleys.
Especially if you live in Fayetteville and you see people on the street, you know what I'm saying, every other day. Like, I mean, it's a common thing. So it's like, it can be worse. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta get through it. You gotta figure out what you gotta do.
That's a good perspective.
It's funny because when the more y'all talk about it, I'm like, y'all ain't gonna believe me. So this helps my point. Nobody ever believes me when I say I'm slightly an introvert. Like, I'm outgoing when I want to be.
You loud.
I'm loud. My dad loud. I think we just country. You know, goes where you know how I like go. Like, we literally loud. Like, so
let's talk about it.
My wall was boarding over. We can talk about the story over. But now to that point, it's like I can be outgoing against when I want to, is when I feel comfortable. I'm not just like, oh, let me walk into this building and be outgoing. It's like, nah, my people in there. I can be outgoing in there. Like, but I think people see that so much from me, they just don't see me chilling. I think it's because they just always see me in an element where, like, I'm with cool people. If I'm with cool people, then I can break out that shell. But, like, all the time, nobody believes me when I say I'm an introvert. Like, no, I'm like that with you because we cool. Don't come here, oh, damn, do that. No.
That's not even social settings, too. Like, if I go to a party or, like, some type of networking event or something like that, and I'm going with somebody I know, I'll be comfortable. Like talking to strangers, but if I go by myself, unless you talk to me, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, I don't like going places like I don't like going like social events by myself. It feels weird.
Yeah,
but
it feels weird.
But to your point of like, okay, you moved out and then you didn't want to ask your parents, feel like you'll figure it out. That's sort of how I'm trying to get with going places by myself or networking by myself and stuff like that. It's like if you don't push yourself, I know it's not me, but I can't always be like, oh, I wish I had Danny with me. Oh, I wish I had Devonta. No. Nigga, you got yourself. So either either do something about it or lose out on the opportunity. So not saying, I practice that often, but that's what I'm trying.
Yeah, I feel like y'all got purposes to do that. I don't feel like I got like a purpose right now in my life to go out and I gotta socialize to get this and meet new people to do this. But I feel like if I'm an introvert. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I conversate with like through conversation. Yeah, I conversate with like a lot of like different people, like a lot of different people from like just being around. Like, I'm saying like serious like business people. Like I conversate with people that made 6 figures before. Like, it's just and
my bad.
And with being an introvert, like people like they tend to like you more in a sense, cause like
you're not like everybody else.
Yeah, you're not trying. Like you just.
Like, so I got a question. It might be the answer might just be straight up no, cause you're introvert. But have you ever been like you wanted to do something, but maybe a girl or whoever else you really hang with ain't around, and you just like want to do something, so like you're stuck. Like, okay, do I just go hoop by myself, or I go to the bowling alley to myself, or do I just stay in the crib? I don't got nobody to go with.
I mean, I feel like the closest thing I did to that is like go to the movies by myself.
Okay, so
that's what ain't nothing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
well, I'm just pointing that out because when you say you don't really got a reason that we're like to me,
well, I
go to the movies and all, even that. Like I'm like, man, I want to go out to eat, but shit, I'm gonna say this. Cause I know one of the homies gonna want to go out and link, and I'm like, dang, I just spent money going by myself, so I had to get over that type stuff. Like, nah, do it by yourself, and then maybe.
But I mean, he tend not to care. Like he when it comes to introvert, like you don't really care. Like you by yourself, you by yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna put yourself in a situation like, I want to be here.
Yeah, where you
like I'm not gonna do that.
Cool. Yeah. That's stop the talk.
I mean the backtrack, but to say all that about women, like being having a woman that never been through stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got on top.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, wait a minute, man. That's how you do it. Danny over there.
I'm here.
Hey, helping one bit.
But yeah, the backtrack, like women go through a lot of things, but some women, like they never been through like a tough like situation, because y'all like I fought with girls like the parents always will like have a soft spot. Like, I'm not gonna let my daughter go through this.
Sometimes. You think women?
Like I said, not every woman, but it depends.
Come up more sheltered.
Yeah, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just from Fayetteville, Army Town. You know what I'm saying? Army parents. Different situations.
Has that been your dating experience mostly?
Nah.
Okay, so you've had.
I mean a lot of different women.
Hey,
a lot of different personalities.
I'm about to say Grace, because I was about to have that talk. Let's talk about it.
I'm the same.
I want to go through your range, and like if you know, but I want to go through your range of women in favor, like the type of women you've dated. I'll do mine too. Okay. So for example, I hate when you do it. Don't look at the camera, nigga. I had those, and again, this is dating, having fun, whatever you want to call it. I've been with them women, you said Army Town, that, just chase the Army dude for a check. And then once he deployed, then she like, all right, I see you, deal. Let's hang out. Like, nah. So
add her next time, bro. Add her next time.
I don't know they app, man. Once they have my life, they have my life.
so you're the man in this situation. Okay.
I always am. Don't try to. So I've had those type of women in Fayetteville. You know, of course, you got the ratchet women in Fayetteville. So like,
of course.
So tell us about like the different women you've encountered, like your experiences with them. Cause to your one more thing, I'm gonna shut up. Like my ratchet women, like you do one nice thing for days, not used to it. Mm-hmm. They're not used to it, and that was the end. Wow. You opened the door with one time.
What? Wow.
She loved you.
Culture, huh? You a culture.
I mean, like I said, like I never really dated in adulthood. You know what I'm saying? Like I just got in my first relationship last year.
So before that, were you just to yourself?
Yeah, I was just to myself as an adult. But I mean, like if I was a teenager running around, yeah, I was dealing with like.
What about when you want to say, you know?
Do you and your girl live together?
I mean, yeah, we live together.
So let's talk about that. I mean, first relationship, you living together?
Nah, I mean, look.
Hey.
I
you didn't want to do it here.
It's no shame. Like, look, I used to live and have my own shit, but you know what I'm saying.
So you wish you still had it.
Times get rough. You know what I'm saying.
Okay.
And
roommate beneficial situation.
Yeah. Like you know, sometimes get rough. So you know what I'm saying. I thank God that her mom loves me enough to let me come to her house and live with her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying. Like I said, like introverts, they get a lot of love. Like I get love. I don't get. Like people say I get hated on so much. Like he hate me. I get a lot of love from different people. Like they love me like to death.
Well,
just because like of the person I am. Like just because like I'm straightforward, straight shooter. I'm not gonna lead nobody in the wrong direction. Like I'm an honest dude. I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying. I tell people like, yo, that's stupid. I can tell you like, yeah, that's smart.
So you're living with them now.
Yeah.
So quick question. What is the difference between, okay, you're on your own and you don't want to go back to your parents to ask for nothing, versus you're on your own and your girl's in a position to help you and you go that way? So what is the difference there?
I mean, we were living together last year in my apartment. You know what I'm saying. I was paying the bills and doing what I had to do. But like I said, it comes to a point in time like times get rough. You know what I'm saying. You got savings. You know what I'm saying. It's gone after a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. She like her mom told me like. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta worry about nothing. You don't gotta try to force yourself to get another apartment and you're gonna be living check to check type stuff. You know, so you can come here, save your money, and get back on your feet.
That's dope.
So
shout out to her.
So it's more so, you know, your girl, she was living with you, but then of course she's walking back to her mother's house. Her mother like, bring Devonta too. He's good. Yeah. He can get back.
I mean,
black people sticking together.
Yeah. How you know his girlfriend black? Why you assuming? Did you ask him?
She's black.
I'm just saying, you out here assuming. How you know?
Look, nothing against the white women,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Black queens,
I'm just asking.
Queens come first. You did.
Yeah, black queens, man.
I ain't ready to know. My call. Stop assuming.
Yeah.
Dang. So how has y'all relationship changed since y'all were not living together? Like, has it got?
I mean, we like I said before I didn't like. Pause. I'm sorry. I stuttered now. Like before, you know what I'm saying? Like my last relationship, we were dating for like a long time. You know what I'm saying? We were dating, and like I said, I went through a moment in life. Like I was like, for years, I was like, I gotta get myself together. I gotta figure out like this thing about being a man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure out like what it means to be a man. You know what I'm saying? I might not have. I mean, I'm trying to get on the right direction with, you know what I'm saying, trying to find a career and stuff. But I feel like a lot of people don't understand like the meaning of being like a true man, as far as like being a provider, you know what I'm saying, being, you know what I'm saying, just being.
What hit you to make you want to do that? Cause you could have kept living how you was living.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? You know,
say it. I don't know what you about to say, but say it.
And I've been cheated on, you know what I'm saying? So I've been cheated on, so.
By who? Was it a queen?
It was a queen.
Oh,
you saying black women cheat, right?
Black women cheat.
Black women cheat. Look.
Oh, city girls is down. Dang. City girls is down a couple points, bro.
But nah, it just came at a point in my life, like.
Well, it may be up since she cheated. Yeah. But sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it was at a point in my life, like, I mean, it was like New Year's, bro. Like, you know, it's funny, bro. Like,
on New Year's?
No.
She started to veer off her back.
It was like a lot of shit going on. Like, we was going through that, And then like on New Year's, bro, like my car broke down, bro. Mm-hmm. My transmission went out. I was in Greensboro. I had to burn the transmission to get back home. Jeez. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't had no car. And then like, I had like a little bullshit ass job.
So she left you?
Nah, yeah, in a sense.
She left you for a dude that had better.
Yeah, in a sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? In a sense. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? I
didn't. So many questions.
I didn't feel like a man myself at that moment. Even though I was young, I was like just about to turn 21.
So what's your definition of a man?
My definition of a man is just somebody, like I said, somebody's gonna provide and, you know what I'm saying, lead the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like some people lead the wrong way. Like
blindly.
Like people tell people to do, so quick to tell somebody to do this, somebody do this, and it's the wrong thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been through my troubles with the law and stuff like that. So growing up, I had like younger friends. So I always tell them not to hang with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we can hang together like during the day, we can hoop and play basketball all day. But like I don't really want you to come out with me to when I was a teenager going out to the club or like riding around with my other friends. Like,
shout out to Shaki.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like my closest friend I grew up with, he's in prison. You know what I'm saying? He's in prison. Wow. So the dude I grew up with, he lived about 5-6 houses down from me. I used to chill with him every day growing up, and he did the same thing to me. Like I moved from that area I was living close to him to Cape Fear, and like we communicated, but he never really wanted me to hang with him because like he knew like he was doing.
He protected you. So.
Yeah. In a sense, he was telling me like, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying. So you don't really want to be around me because I don't want to put you in a situation like you don't regret.
So your definition is a provider,
somebody that,
and a protector.
Pretty much, you know what I'm saying. That boils down to it, you know what I'm saying.
What was the situation that you ended up getting in that you tried to avoid, or did you slip up like, all right, I'm good to not avoid it? And
yeah, I mean, to be honest, bro, the first time I ever got arrested was over a half a gram of weed. A half a gram of weed. Nah, it $10 worth of weed. $10 worth of weed.
Wow.
Okay.
I can imagine what that is like. I've never seen it. I don't know.
But yeah, man. Like,
you wild boy.
But yeah, no, on some serious shit. Like the first, I was like 19 years old, and I was going to Greensboro through Fort Bragg, and my friend that was driving got put up for speeding, and it was like half a gram of weed, and I ended up doing probation.
Why did they search the car?
I mean,
smelled like smoke.
Damn.
And at the time, like it was happening so fast, like plain sight. You know what I'm saying? The cops see something plain sight, like
yeah. So was it yours or is it just in the car?
I mean, everybody had to their part. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was real about it and took what was
like
theirs.
The first 48, Vlad.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's not like you got into murder. It's a half a gram.
I mean, this happened when I was 19, so I mean, I don't really care about it. You know what I'm saying? But I ended up doing a year and a half on probation for a half a gram of weed.
That is sick.
That's crazy.
That's the system.
And you know what's funny, bro?
Write them a ticket, let them.
You know what's funny, bro? I've been so mad. Like, remember when Trump came to the Fayetteville?
Yep.
And that white
it's
dude.
My job.
And when that white dude came and punched that black kid.
Yep. My job.
That dude got unsupervised probation. I was supervised. I had a report.
Wow. I thought that was going to go another.
I had a report to my PO, but a white man that assaulted somebody gets unsupervised. I mean, you don't got to see him. You just got to stay out the way and not get in trouble. That just shows you how, you know what I'm saying? America is.
Yeah,
you know
but still, a half a gram, like, if you don't even know weed, $10 or anything isn't much. Yeah. Like, imagine trying to buy $10 worth of groceries. It's not much. So, to say that you get arrested for that in supervised probation is like,
why? A year and a half.
First step, we're going to have to question your lawyer at some point in time. We ain't going to do it right now.
I was so young. That was my first time ever going through that shit, bro. So my dumb self at the time just did a public defender because, you know what I'm saying, I had a dead-end job and I didn't want to talk to my parents about it. So it's like...
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. So, I mean, either way, it's not like you can start rest for a lawyer, but at the same time, like, that's trash. That's the public defender. So imagine if you had something legit on you. What's he gonna help you with?
I got dismissed, but no one I know that I would got that probably dismissed if I paid for a lawyer.
Yeah,
that's insane.
That's crazy.
Pay $400, $300, $400 for a lawyer real quick.
Bro, I'll probably pay about $400, $300 for a lawyer. But that's just, like I said, that's just America, bro. Like,
all right, so you hit the wall. So looking back on it, objectively, can you say like, okay, I don't know the girl name, but what the girl name? She wasn't so wrong for what she did, or was it still shady?
As far as what?
As far as like choosing to be with somebody else.
Oh, I mean, like I said, I wasn't doing what I had to do as a man at the time. I felt like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that was going on to like. I look at myself, you know what I'm saying, before anybody. So there's a lot of things that I was doing that weren't really like manly in a sense. Like I want handling what I need to handle.
If you was her, you would have cheated on you too.
Nah, I would just broke up.
But it's good. It sounds like that needed to happen for you to realize things. Though.
Yeah, all that combined. I feel like everybody. I mean, not everybody, but like some people should have to recreate themselves in the sense, like, you know what, I'm about to tear down my old self and like I'm about to start over, like see things different. I'm gonna take things more serious. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? This reinvent yourself, basically.
Did you ever go through that stage?
A reinvention?
Hell yeah. When and why?
Let's see. Well, from 20 to 24, I was in a relationship. So from there, from 25 to, I don't know, about 28. So probably from 25 to 27 was my reinvention stage, aka my whole phase.
Yo, why does reinvention have to do with me?
I mean, bro, you gonna
because I was finding myself.
I mean, but it's cool. But like, it's just funny that he went there first. He could say
I said reinvention, then whole phase.
Reinvention as jobs, working now, figure out what I like as a person, and then I had sex. Like, then
I had to find myself
through women.
No, I had to find myself, then test my theories
with women. So I think I got this stroke. Somebody hit her and see what's up. Cause that's what I'm getting from you right now.
No. I found myself, a new personality, rebuilt myself, my character. Then I had to test out.
So he learned.
That's real though. Like,
so he learned to be in a relationship. Then he learned to be a hoe. That's what I got.
No. It's like you gotta tear down like your old self. Like I'm gonna be a completely different person in a sense. Like you're gonna be yourself, but you're gonna be like different. Like you're gonna handle things.
And I'm looking for love, so I have to test this person out with other types of women to see which one I like.
Other types of
with other types of women to see who I mesh with.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's going good so far, right?
Yeah. You gotta see who's accepts you for the new you.
Exactly.
I mean, the real you.
The new real you.
The new and improved.
Is there ever a real you?
First of all, I would appreciate it if you didn't look at me like that.
It's a real you. It's definitely a real Dan.
Secondly, yeah, this has always been me. And probably the worst moment I had in the breakup.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Was
tell us about your.
Well, you know what?
I kind of know in the sense. I remember this.
This I don't think you don't know what this one. This one, I ain't gonna say it's the worst in a relationship, but when he said, I have my real me, like this girl, I broke up with her. I was living in Charlotte. For those who don't know, then I moved to DC. I was like 20. I was 20. I wasn't even 21 yet. But I told the girl, we're gonna be good. We're gonna work out. We're gonna see what's happening. But while I'm there, I realized like I want to focus on school and better myself, and like it's hard to do that in a long distance relationship at that point in my life. So eventually we break up, and then she just hits me with the man. I knew you wanted to go out there and be a hoe. You've changed and blah blah, and that's hit me. Cause I do.
It's crazy how women just attach that,
Yeah, and it's like at that point I wasn't even doing anything. I was being loyal, and then so we broke up. I'm focused on school. I haven't even started talking to anybody. So then when she puts that to the side and then moves up to you change, I'm like, my whole life I've done nothing but try to remain me. Like,
but technically you are changing.
No,
I'm growing, yes, but I'm not. I didn't switch up. I'll say that. It's different between changing and switch up. I didn't switch up. And so I literally, when she did that, I called like 3 or 4 people. I'm like, hey, do you think I've changed? Do you think I'm different? Like,
that's a man shit.
Yeah, and and that was sort of insecurity because like I wasn't sure. Instead of being standing my ground, like, yo, she tripping. I ain't changed.
Validation.
Yeah, exactly. Now I need to call people to validate. Like, yo, maybe I did change. But at the same time, it's accountability. Like my friends supposed to told me, yeah, you changed, get it right, or you ain't changed, you good, you tripping. So I think it's good to have that circle for to assist with holding you accountable. Because you can only hold yourself so accountable because again, you can look at yourself, but your vision might be blurry. You know what I'm saying?
If you're really looking at yourself, it's not blurry.
But you see things different. How a woman might see you is different from how you see yourself. Or how your homeboy might see you is different from you see yourself. You see yourself as you.
Yeah.
So other people see it different. So I think it's good to have a circle to check you to.
But I feel like you gotta be your harshest critic though. I feel like I am my harshest critic. Like nobody can really beat myself like I can beat myself.
But should we be our
But I mean, so that's my point. So I'm super hard on myself. And sometimes I have
of course I'm my biggest fan, but if I'm doing some stupid shit, like nigga, you're stupid.
I mean, but what about
you know
see, that's my point. So if I'm doing good and I be like, man, dang, I'm slacking, blah blah blah, and I got a friend like, no, you're doing good. Stop being so hard on yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's to my point of like, yeah, you see yourself, but how you see yourself may
that's
not
a true
be.
friend. That's a true friend. Though.
Exactly.
That's a true friend.
And
though.
so that's why it's good to have a circle.
Like even when you're messing up, like I feel like you need that uplifting to get out that. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. I mean, some people can get out this up, but I mean, encouraging words always helps in a situation you feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm messing up.
It's important to know how to talk. Like, you don't have to just coddle somebody and like, hey man, you gonna get it next time. You could, hey, keep applying for this. Nah,
never cape for somebody. That's never gonna get them nowhere. Like, but don't like make them feel like worse than they already is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell them like, you know what, you're going through this. This is what I think you should do to, you know what I'm saying, to get you back right. You know what I'm saying?
One thing that's important, I think, is like you can't make anybody do anything that they don't want to do.
That's why you always say, in my opinion.
Yeah. You look out, you try to help, but don't think, okay, if I yell at him more, my homie will get it right, or if I back up a little bit, he'll figure out on his own. Nah, you don't know any of that. So speak your piece and let them do their thing.
Every time you say something like that,
you get out 2K.
You let them try to figure it out, and it's like.
Who, me? I'm figuring it out. We can pull up 2K right now.
We can. What's up?
But I do want to go back to you said you had a woman that they say you changed, bro.
Yeah.
Or like say you was out here trying to like do this and the third. Have you ever did like a Puerto Rican woman, like somebody?
What?
Like,
that was very specific.
My girlfriend right now
How
is
did that
Puerto Rican,
correlate,
Dominican, and
No,
black.
because bro, like I went through like a horrible like long relationship with a Puerto Rican.
This is my first Puerto Rican.
Wait. We were talking about
It was
a woman changing you, and you went to.
I was young. I was young.
Puerto Rican. What?
Bro, look.
Hey, shout out to Stephanie. She was my first dancer.
I love all women. I love black queens. I love black women. I love everybody. But man, that one experience was toxic.
Watch this whole trouble, and then we gonna do. Tell us in a
but like you said, I feel like for her as a Latin woman, she just felt like every time I was out, like I was doing something stupid.
Alright, so disclaimer, he doesn't mean all Latin women think that way.
I would get the text like, I'm out just having my homies. I get the text like, oh, you out there?
So she was just angry. Why was she like that? What you did?
Nothing.
Alright, appreciate you coming.
Yeah, man, appreciate you having me.
Good talk.
Good talk, man.
Until next time, man.